Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Coming up, we'll have a full recap. I want to hear about your St. Patrick's Day weekend with the river dying. Starting with our broadcast, we launched St. Patrick's Day weekend in Chicago. And then the river dying, I have a couple stories about how my wife got stuck in an elevator and I didn't come to her aid. We'll talk about that shortly.
What?
Yeah, when do I tell this story? You're going to love it. That's about 10 minutes away.
Kenzie, you're going to love it.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. First off, the fact that makes your brain go, Chicago ranked last in the world in this category. It's not a typical Chicago category like fixing potholes or property taxes or money, inflation, blah, blah, blah. And Kenzie guessed having children that in Chicago, because of those costs, or just in general, just deciding not to have a child, which is something you should sit and think about before you have one. Do you really want this child?
Yes, you're right.
Not enough people do that. They think they're just supposed to get married, have a kid, and then they're not really good parents because of that, you know?
No, I agree. I will say, though, no matter, even if you want to be a parent, you're never going to be ready. You're never going to be ready for that kind of massive life change. You're just going to have to dive in when it happens.
Yep.
There's going to be some tough days.
There's no way.
To be honest with you.
No way you're ready.
Never.
And Case thinks we're the least hydrated in the world in Chicago. You know, we love Kenzie drinking big coffee. I got a Coke Zero. Case has a Dr. Pepper you have? Mm-hmm. Is it flavored or just straight on?
It's just Dr. Pepper.
The original Dr. Pepper.
It already has 23 ingredients. Do you need more?
Well, there's so many different flavors.
There's not a ton of different Dr. Pepper flavors. There's a blackberry one that I think is kind of gross. There's a cream soda one that I like. But they don't...
That's it? They just have those two? I thought there was plenty of different side flavors.
No, they don't really do that in the same way that like Mountain Dew does. Haven't had a Mountain Dew in the calendar year of 2026, by the way.
What got you to Dr. Pepper then?
It's just in the vending machine, and I'm thirsty, and I don't want to drink water because it's stupid.
Yeah, who wants to drink bland water?
It sucks.
Yeah. Case walked in here with his Borg, but the cops poured it out on the way in.
He walked in here with my Borg.
When I say that, should I explain what a Borg is to some people out there?
Please explain what a Borg is.
So it's a big jug of the gallon
like
of water.
Like a milk gallon.
Like a milk gallon. Like. Yeah, and you dump it out, and you put different kind of mixtures of alcohol in there. Whether it's...
Lovely.
Yeah. It could be, grain alcohol mixed with Kool-Aid. They're all different colors. It's
fun. You don't even give recipes. I think we got the concept.
Yeah, Everclear and Kool-Aid was my mixture. But, hey,
Oh, my God.
Don't do what I do, kids out there. Just, live life a little cleaner than me. But the cops poured them all out downtown. There were so many empty milk cartons. Okay, to the fact, both those are wrong, by the way. Chicago ranked last. And I was stunned by this.
Okay, go off.
Ranked last in the world for trusted mechanics.
Really?
Yes. And I thought about it for a minute, and I go, well, I've had cars in this city for, several decades and lived in the city, and I don't have one. I don't have a trusted mechanic. I think I'm getting screwed every time I go to get the oil changed because they always say, I just need an oil change. Car's running fine. Then they go in there and they say, yeah, like the flibble-flabble that was broken, that's going to cost $2,000. And
the flibble-flabble?
And I'm like, well, what's the flibble-flabble? And they go, oh, well, you can't drive without a proper flibble-flabble. You could get in you're going to die. Your whole family's going to die in a fiery accident if you don't change this. Okay, I guess change the flibble-flabble, $2,000. Boom. I have no trusted mechanic in my life.
God, you're such an easy sell.
Yeah.
Because that's actually people's jobs, like at dealerships and stuff, to sell more fixes on your car. That's a real job.
I'm aware, but how am I supposed to know what's going to make the car crash and burn or isn't?
I know.
I mean,
my brother's a mechanic.
Yeah, lucky.
I know. Well, he doesn't live here, but I can at least call him and describe sounds to him, which makes him want to kill himself.
How do you describe the last sound the car had? Go ahead and do that description
I'm
to
like,
us.
so it's going dun 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 dun. What does that mean? What exactly does that mean?
And what does he say when you do that?
He's just like, oh God. He's like, what? Like he always has a list of questions, but you can like hear him touching his neck, like he's stressed out. And then I always have to. I don't know what any of the things that light up on my dashboard mean, so it's also my description. I'm like, I have an exclamation point inside a horseshoe. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. If I had to describe it, I don't know why there'd be a horseshoe on my dashboard.
Case, you're lucky you take public transportation. You have to deal with this crap.
Yeah. Oh, I only know.
Oh, he's blessed.
Yeah.
Especially today with the flood watch and the ice storm waiting for the bus.
Blast.
It's not like my bus splashed me when it stopped at my stop.
like a king.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 and a very special day here. The brackets were done yesterday for the NCAA basketball tournament, but here we go. Here we are with Piece of Garbage Madness, and it's all done. Selection Sunday happened yesterday at my condo, and it's all done. The
Sounds so creepy.
everybody came over.
Everybody came over. I was not invited, and I know Kenzie wasn't invited. What do you mean everyone came over?
No, you two.
Damn sure was it.
You two are not part of the selection committee. It's a whole different group of people that are part of the selection committee.
Name them.
No,
Brian.
they remain anonymous, except for me. Brian.
It's just Brian.
Harper's in there, my 3-year-old.
My wife, Megan, she's in there.
So you made these nominations for the last several weeks, over 100 to narrow down to 64 people and things that are pieces of garbage in the last year. And if you're new to the show, we don't do national politicians. We don't do the really, really bad people like murderers and things like that because that wouldn't be fun, right?
That's not fun.
That wouldn't be good. So they're placed, and let's get right to it. Let's get to debuting the 1 seeds of Piece of Garbage Madness. A 1 seed. And I'm going to place them in regions. The bracket will be up online, and the voting starts Thursday. So you vote on each of these mashups and how they advance, and you decide who the biggest piece of garbage is of the past year. Last year, it was artificial intelligence. But this year, we have data centers kind of replacing that, an encompassing of artificial intelligence. So they're back through data centers, artificial intelligence.
I have not seen the bracket yet, so just to be clear, AI is not listed this year?
It's not listed because we put that in the encompassing factor of data centers.
Okay.
Because that's what's causing all of us to lose all of our water, all our electricity bills skyrocket, and especially here in Illinois, it's very important with the Great Lakes nearby. It's all out the window. So data centers are a 1 seed.
Okay.
Also a 1 seed, the Indiana Bears.
Fair.
As we do not know if the Bears are headed to Indiana or not still at this point. I know we all believe they're going to stay here, but the Indiana Bears are a 1 seed. 2 more 1 seeds. 6-7 is a 1 seed.
It's a 1 seed?
It's a 1 seed.
Okay.
As the committee discussed this, it started at a 3 seed, but slowly, after everybody in the committee, myself, Harper, my wife, said 6-7 100 times in a row, we realized, oh, God, okay, it's a 1 seed.
That really took its toll on you this past year.
It really did.
Okay. I don't know if I would have done that, but okay, Brian.
We might see a 16-1 upset.
Yes, and also there was this, a lot of the voting on the text line and your DMs got us here. This one was kind of a shocker as a 1 seed, but rose high in the ranks in the tournaments over the past week because as the last year we've talked about this multiple times, but more recently, not narrowing it down to one of them, but newly added parking fees, including Tinley Park, including the fashion outlets at Rosemont, including
Good one.
Oakbrook. Yeah, it encompasses all of the places where we used to park for free and now you have to pay. It's not like an increase in old fees. This is new fees in
Especially
our life.
places that you have to go spend money is ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm supposed to go shopping here. Also spend money to park your car.
Yeah, there's just one more thing we're adding to our night out at a concert. So how do you feel about the 1 seeds right now, guys? Kenzie.
I feel pretty good. I think 6-7's a little high on the list. I think the rest are super solid.
Well, that's what this is. There's controversy always, and there's upsets throughout
There's
the
upsets.
matchup. I mean, AI was not a 1 seed last year. AI was like a 4 seed and made it an upset. There was no 1 seeds, I don't believe, in the Final Four.
Brian, we have people on the text line asking if you can explain the concept of a 1 seed.
So, a 1 seed means before the tournament, you are presumed to be a big piece of garbage, meaning the top 4 pieces of garbage, there's 4 1 seeds.
It would be like the equivalent of the basketball tournament, the 4 teams with the best record.
Like Duke, Arizona, Michigan, and Florida. They're
Never
the
heard
1
of
seeds in
them?
the basketball tournament. Those are
Never heard of them.
Those are the best teams.
Some of them, no, actually.
High Point University, which is in North Carolina, High Point, North Carolina.
Didn't know that. And
Yeah,
Kenzie,
so the seeding is like ranking. So these are like the highest. These should technically be the most evil, but it doesn't mean they'll for sure win.
hey, listen, a lot of chaos in the tournament. Cinderellas, you never know what's going to happen. In fact, 1 seeds have been upset before. For example, the Indiana Bears are going against Aaron Rodgers, a 16 seed.
That's tricky. He is a big piece of garbage.
And this one, data centers have a tough matchup to start off. Data centers, a 1 seed going against a 16 seed. And by the way, if you're asking about seeds, 16 being somebody that doesn't have a great chance in the tournament. Waiting in the Ticketmaster queue is going against data centers in the first round.
What? That's like a heavyweight fight.
I can't, because waiting in the
Why
Ticketmaster.
is waiting in the Ticketmaster 16
That's like
seed?
Ali Frazier.
Because they didn't do that good lately. The winning in the Ticketmaster queue. They lost their league tournament.
Is that because you haven't been in the Ticketmaster queue in a while? You forgot how bad it is?
I've given up since the Rush concert.
Can we swap 6-7
No,
and
this
the
is it.
Ticketmaster queue?
These are it, because here's the thing about the Ticketmaster queue. Last year it was an 11 seed. And I heard a lot of people more bitching about the Ticketmaster queue last year.
A lot of bitching.
I think a lot of people have rolled over and just deal with it now.
But you've given up after the Rush concert?
After the Rush show, when I got to the Ticketmaster queue, I was like 11,000 in front of me. And then when it got to me, the only seats left were VIP $5,000 seats.
Well, that's where you like to sit anyway.
So you bought 5 of them.
I bought a couple. I said to Megan, does Harper need to go to college? She said no, and so I bought the tickets.
You're like, thank God all the poor people were ahead of me.
Yes.
So I can still get the good seats.
Now, for example, maybe an easier, there's always controversy in these picks in the seeding. Newly added parking fees, the 1 seed, is going against 16 seed Marcus Jordan making a deal to get off from his DUI arrest.
Oh, my God.
I'm guessing that's probably an easy matchup for the parking fee people to take it out. And 6-7 going up against, and this was also probably a little low for a 16 seed, but it's where it ended up with the committee. Too many excellent pour one outs in the last year. We've lost way too many great people in the last year, more than I can even remember.
So it's...
How is that worded on there?
Well, I'll narrow it down on the matchup there.
So the 1 seed was what again?
6-7.
And we're ranking that against legends dying?
Yes.
That's
Which is
really
a lower-
funny.
Hey, listen.
That's really funny.
The part,
So what was worse, your favorite people dying or kids saying 6-7?
Robert Redford, 6'7".
Val Kilmer, 6'7". Michael Madsen, 6'7".
Choose your favorite, 6-7.
Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan.
I told you the matchups here in the first round are sick.
God, this is incredible.
And you decide. We don't decide. You, the listener, decides by voting. And the matchups will be all on our Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. There's 3 different rankings of voting, and we compile them, and that's how we decide who advances in the tournament. We have more to go over here. I just want to get through the ones first here, but there's a couple ridiculous matchups also. If you didn't think those were ridiculous
Someone
enough.
goes, are you saying seed or seat? Seed.
Seed.
It's seed.
Seed.
With a D, not a T.
Yeah, as
seed.
in a plant. Seed.
Why is it so complicated? I'm going to be honest with you. I do nothing with sports, and I understand seeding.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that tough. Unless
It's seed.
I might
It
still be
reminds me, are you saying pan or pan?
I think I could help with the whole seeding thing.
Seed thing. I'm in the back, like, I think I can help. It's seeded.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
A little bit of Pierce the Veil. That goes for Amanda in Bensonville, who checked in, who saw Pierce the Veil last year at Tinley Park. That was the biggest show they ever did. And in fact, included in the 1 seed of Piece of Garbage Madness, is the newly added parking fees, as you have to park at Tinley Park now. Let's say Pierce the Veil was coming back. You're going in from Bensonville. You think you're going to enjoy this concert. All of a sudden, you got to pay a fee, which starts at 20 but could be more. Certainly a 1 seed. Also with the fashion outlets adding parking. More and more, we found out strip malls all over the area are adding parking for premium parking. And that's why that's a 1 seed. And that's taking on Marcus Jordan getting off of his DUI arrest in Piece of Garbage Madness. We'll get to why each of us are on this, and we'll get to it in a second, of why each of us are on this for what thing. Because when we went through all the nominations, boy, we all got a lot of nominations for different things.
We did.
Be on Piece of Garbage Madness.
Humbling in a way. That a lot of people were very eager to tell us why we sucked over the last year.
Yeah. But we did have the 1 seeds we just announced, Indiana Bears data centers, 6-7, and the newly added parking fees. KP checked in on 6-7 and said, you poured one out for my dog who died.
Sorry, that's not the funny part.
Just that one alone is definitely worse than 6-7. As 6-7 is
6-7's going against all of our like huge pour without this year. So everybody great who died, or animal, every living thing that died.
yes.
And it seems like that's ranked too high. I can't believe that 6-7's a 1 seed, and then the Ticketmaster queue is so low.
It's a 16 seed taking on data centers, a 1 seed, which is a fire first round matchup. So, it's just how it all played out. I mean,
But what's your logic behind the Ticketmaster queue
Yeah,
being
why
the
would you
16
put that
seed? That
so
seems so
low?
low.
honestly, I forgot to put him in, and it was the last slot open, so I threw him in there, 16 seed.
Brian.
Hey, they made the tournament. Anybody can beat anybody.
That's right.
How does that sound? Why you refuse to just shift a few things around?
Listen, I've been doing Piece of Garbage Madness for over 20 years. I've been doing this on the show. Once in a while, Ellis, I might get a little foggy. You forgot a match up there. It's really hard. They're all spread out.
It's really hard.
There's like 180 nominations trying to narrow it down to 64, so that's what it is. It's just like the basketball brackets. We'll put the bracket up on our social within the next 24 hours, and then you decide the matchups by voting on our social who advances.
Do you remember the first Piece of Garbage Madness winner from the first year that you did this?
I do.
Was it Tito Ortiz or Chuck Liddell or what? What was it?
This is going to date it so much to say 20 years ago. I remember the final matchup and who won.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready for this? A Piece of Garbage Madness. This must have been around 2003.
Okay.
So it was even over 20 years ago. The final matchup was guys in affliction shirts versus guys who were shirtless on MySpace in their profile. That's what launched Piece of Garbage Madness.
Wait, you know what sucks? Is, like, things have gotten so much more serious since then.
We're like, now you have to pay for parking everywhere you go.
Yeah, pay for parking, data centers. It's getting a lot darker the more it goes on.
Now, Kenzie, who do you think won between guys in affliction shirts and guys that were shirtless on MySpace?
Affliction shirts.
They did. They won.
I knew it.
It was a tough matchup, but back
I
then.
sold a lot of guys affliction shirts. I worked at Buckle. And I'm like, oh my God, that dragon going down your back looks amazing.
You know, it'd be great if you got these pants with the dragon, too.
Right on the ass. It's with the tail ends. Oh my God. Yeah. It's really
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Kenzie
I'm going to
invented,
be $500.
Kenzie invented yes.
Your stepson's going to love it when you try to bond with him.
Yeah, no, I would totally be interested in you in this outfit.
How many guys asked you for your number after you sold them dragon pants and shirts?
Consistently.
100% of them?
I gave them the home phone number, my parents' home phone number every time.
Oh, great. I'm sure they love that.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to stop them.
So here's some more of the matchups. We got the one seeds. And again, we'll start at Thursday when the basketball tournament has the play-in games. But we'll start Thursday, and there'll be about 4 matchups a day, even when we're off the air. So make sure you're following Q101 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to make sure you can vote on all platforms because you decide who advances here.
I can't wait to figure out why we're on the bracket.
Okay, let's go. Who wants to go first? Let's see. Let's go to.
Why are you looking at me? You're staring at me.
You know what? I'm going to save you for a second. We'll go to Case first.
A lot of options. I've been a bad person this past year.
So Case is a 7 seed.
A 7 seed? That seems high.
That means he's way worse than winning the Ticketmaster queue.
Is it just my name? Is it my existence is worse than the Ticketmaster?
I voted you to be there for your personality, if you remember.
Yes. That didn't make it. He's in there. Case is in the brackets as a 7 seed because of the sex ticket he wasted at Oasis.
Oh, yeah, he got no sex.
Yeah, he got no sex. He had a sex
Stupid.
ticket, and he took somebody that he wasn't going to have any sex with. A ticket to Oasis, one of the hottest tickets of 2025.
And yeah, he didn't have anybody pay for it.
That too.
So it's not like he made money back. He paid for the ticket and then didn't get laid. Unbelievable.
I feel like that was out of my control. And I also...
What?
You could have just brought me that. I wouldn't have slept with you either.
That's right. Kenzie would have enjoyed Oasis.
Yeah,
she didn't
this
go.
sucks.
Instead, she didn't go.
The funny thing is, I had tickets to Oasis, I had tickets to My Kim. I ended up using the My Kim ticket as the sex ticket. That worked out for me for a little bit. But the Oasis ticket was wasted.
Yeah, wasted sex ticket.
Ah.
You had a wasted sex ticket.
Sorry.
7 seed.
I will say it came this close to being, which somebody nominated one of our listeners, Case's studio apartment. But
Living situation?
I thought that was too mean. I looked over that one for 10 minutes. I go, no, I can't do
I was
that.
talking to somebody at the St. Patrick's Day broadcast on Friday, and I mentioned them. I go, I don't know if you've heard about my living situation or not, and I saw fear in her eyes as like, oh, I've heard about the studio apartment. You don't need to explain it to me. Okay.
I literally sat there. I go, I can't do it. That's too mean. That's
I
too
can't believe
much.
you thought something was too mean.
I
That's what
know.
I'm more shocked by.
Do you want to know who Case is going against in that round? So it's a 7.
Who's he going against?
Case,
Mother Teresa.
Case is a 7 seed. He's going against 10 seed Illinois property tax hike.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
He's
that sucks.
above property tax.
He is. Many people.
Seems high.
There's a lot of people in Illinois that have to move out of their homes because the property taxes have been raised in their area. They had everything budgeted. It's a sad, sad situation. But Case is above them with his sex ticket. not being used at Oasis properly.
Oh, okay.
We're up.
Okay, is it my turn?
It's your turn, but we're up against it. So when we come back here in 6 minutes, we'll tell you why Kenzie is in Piece of Garbage Madness, what ranking, who she's going against, and what reason. By the way, I could have made a Kenzie region. There was a lot of nominations. A lot of...
Don't get me started on you.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. A little over 10 minutes away, we'll have a chance at Metallica Sphere Las Vegas. A full trip can be yours. We'll give you that keyword one more time. We'll also, before the end of the hour, do a thorough recap of the Oscars last night. We have audio and our thoughts on the movies that won and didn't win. So we'll get to that shortly. But first, we're in the middle of Piece of Garbage Madness. We announced, and again, I guess I have to make this clear because there are some new listeners checking in, and I appreciate you people that weren't here last year that are here now. We love you for that. Piece of Garbage Madness is brackets just like the basketball brackets, 64 teams, if you will, and they're seated, and these are people and things that have been pieces of garbage in the past year, and you nominated everybody. They were put in the Selection Sunday yesterday at my condo, and they're all in there. The number one seeds are newly added parking fees in Illinois and Chicagoland area, like Tinley Park, like the fashion outlets in Rosemont, like Oak Brook. 6-7 is a one seed. Shocked Kenzie on that one being a one seed.
That seems a little high.
Data centers are a one seed, which encompasses last year's winner AI, and then the Indiana Bears are the other one seed. Now we're going to go through more of these matchups here in a second. We announced what all of us are on Piece of Garbage Madness. We're nominated for multiple different reasons. Multiple. Case is on there for wasting his Oasis sex ticket.
I just don't feel like that's totally fair. I don't know if you've ever heard the phrase, it takes two to tango, but my dance partner was unable to tango that night.
Right, but you invited the wrong person.
I know. But again,
That was a mistake.
I made up for it. I had my Kim ticket turned into a sex ticket.
And again, I was like, I was never okay with it, but I accepted that I wasn't getting invited to Oasis because you were trying to have sex with somebody. When you didn't have sex with them, that made me more angry. Because, I could have come and just not had sex with you. It was the same thing.
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
So that hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
In fact, she would have loved that. To hang with you and not have sex with you.
Not sleep with me.
That would have been great.
A lot of people love doing that.
Kenzie dreams of that every
Many
night.
people prefer that to be the way they hang out with me. They go, hey, you want to go to the show together and then not go home together?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, what if we're having such a good time? What if we also slept together?
Could you also buy me a bunch of drinks and food?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, flying too close to the sun now, my friend. Buzzing the tower.
Hey, can't you spend all of your money on me and then we don't do anything? Then you could just do that with me. You're doing that with all these other girls.
Relax.
saying.
Everybody relax.
Just be happy I didn't put your studio apartment on there, which some listener wanted to
I
put
would
on
prefer
there.
the studio apartment because this conversation's really hurting my feelings.
All right, we'll move
He
on.
said he really needs a new laptop the other day, and he
No,
goes, but I can't wait. And he goes, I can't afford it. I go, just pretend a girl you like wants one, and all of a sudden you'll magically have the money for it.
Wow. All right, I was trying to move on because I don't want him to jump out the window
Everybody relax.
into a flooded street down below.
I'm working on it.
Why am I and Kenzie on the brackets? There was multiple nominations for all of us for different reasons. And so Case was a 7 seed. He's going against the Illinois property tax hike, which will be an interesting matchup.
Which is interesting. It could have been my apartment, which I'll never be able to pay property taxes on because I won't ever own anything.
Interesting.
But instead, it's me, in my Oasis ticket.
Yeah, so that's a 7-10 matchup. 7, Case is a little bit worse than the property taxes
I
in
feel
Illinois.
like that's just not I feel like his ranking's a bit high.
Well, there's a lot of controversy with the seeding. Now, Kenzie, also a 7 seed.
That seems high already. I don't even need to hear what it is.
And by the way, since you hear that, you must know then we're all in different regions, so we could end up competing against each other at some point, depending on how listeners vote. So Kenzie also had a lot of nominations for various things, but the number one answer, and I got severe DMs over the weekend to make sure it was this. The 7 seed, Kenzie, is in for delaying the Mount Rushmore of potatoes, saying it was too low class to talk about in Orlando. Now, we got to that
Great
conversation.
potato delay.
Listen, we got to that conversation the week later, but a lot of people were still
We
holding on to
got
that.
to it.
She didn't use one of her 3 vetoes a year on it.
I did it. I still have 3 vetoes.
She still has 3 vetoes, but
So suck it for everybody who wanted me to lose a veto.
but delaying the conversation was certainly kept me and Case perplexed to the point of wondering if she thought it was just too low class of a discussion to have in front of Universal Orlando Resort.
The executives of Universal.
That's right. Talking about our potato rankings, if
I
you will.
specifically said, I just think we need to bring our A game. That's all I said.
But a week later, wasn't our A game clearly brought in the Mount Rushmore of potato conversation?
I really want us to have a higher A game than that. I really want when we look back to be like, that's not our best episode.
I hope when I retire many years from now, I look back on that as the best moment of the show.
I feel like if I heard that about a morning show, I'd make fun of that morning show, and that's what I'm really insecure about.
But here's the difference between us and everybody else, is that you're right, Kenzie. If I heard any other station was doing the Mount Rushmore of potatoes, I would also make fun of them. But
I would. I'd be a bitch about it.
I understand, because I would too. But nobody can do what we do. In every other show, they can steal our ideas for all I care. They can all do the Mount Rushmore of potatoes conversation. No one is going to do it the way we did it. And that's why the show wins. And that's why, as quarter 2 approaches, I'm sure we'll get ready for another Mount Rushmore conversation of cutlery or cheese or whatever it is that we want to do.
We already did cheese.
Okay, I already did cheese. Can't do that one.
I just want to note that Case said no one can do what we do, and he's damn right. It's America.
This is America. The other shows are in America, too.
Not really.
So the show's in the same city.
No. You go look at the generation of where those shows are coming from. They're like in Venezuela. They're in Honduras. They're not broadcasting from Chicago.
Look,
those shows.
I flip around. You're not missing anything if you're not here. It's fine. You can keep it here.
All right. By the way, so Kenzie is on the bracket for delaying the Mount Rushmore of potato conversation, saying it's too low class for Orlando, of all places. Now, Kenzie is a 7 seed competing against 10 seed Woke Bus. You got a tough matchup there. You may not.
I'm going to win that. Damn it. I'm leaving out first.
Wait. Do you win it by not advancing is what you're saying in your eyes?
I'm going to advance.
If you don't know what Woke Bus is, we'll have to explain that at some point on the...
The floor is yours, Brian.
So
I think now would be the time. If we're talking about the match. We'll explain it later.
Well, there's so much to explain here on all these that will be on the social. When we vote on these, which starts Thursday morning, the first matchup at 6 a.m. with the show, it'll be on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where I have more time to type a little bit and explain why they're on. Woke Bus came from Head to Headlines, I believe, where there was a bus driver who was upset with the students being too rowdy, so he turned the heat up to over 100 degrees where the kids couldn't breathe. And the parents complained about him trying to, I guess, suffocate their kids on the bus.
Yeah.
And therefore, we dubbed that Woke Bus.
Can't have fun anymore on the bus.
Bus drivers who are getting harassed can't have any fun anymore.
Yeah.
It depends on which...
Our bus drivers used to be harder on us. Remember what Brian's bus driver tried to back him into a levee, remember?
He did. He tried to back up into a quarry, a 400-foot drop, and he was laughing the whole time.
Threatened all the kids for being rowdy. That's what they used to do.
Yeah, back then, before everything got all woke. Turn the heat up a little bit to keep the kids quieter. So we'll see if Kenzie can survive that or not, take out Woke Bus. Because Woke Bus at a 10 seed is also probably a low seed for Woke Bus. Now we can get to why I'm on it. As we said before Friday.
If you're just some bull crap like being too handsome, I'm gonna throw
He gave too much to charity this past year.
He cared too much about the show.
Well, maybe I better not announce mine then, because you guys kind of got there. I am also a 7 seed. So we're all in different regions. We're all 7 seeds. And the reason I am on, and there was a lot of reasons, as Case pointed out, I could have been a whole region from the people that voted me, different reasons of being in. But it came down to my tee shot just a few weeks ago in Scottsdale on the 16th hole, which Kenzie has now passed that video on to her dad, who is passing it on all to his friends to mock me over the shot that I made. The video's on our socials. You can see it there. But the shot of one of the most historic and beautiful sights in sports, and I shanked it and so shamed that hole. It may never be the same. It's in the Waste Management Open, if you've seen that every year, that golf tournament where it's 20,000 people on the hole. I was there and shanked it into and broke a window.
Okay, so I was telling my dad loves golf, and I'm telling my dad this entire story from you when they said $650, you said for everyone. For the caddy telling you to just use the biggest thing you have in your bag, from him catching your ball, from him telling you to just move to the green, from him just sighing after you hit it, and it went backwards. My dad couldn't breathe, and then I showed him the video. He goes, send that to me. I'm going to share this with other people. Where's the exact words? That video is getting sent around.
Yes. It's got like about almost 50,000 views. It must be from your dad. Sending it to everybody.
My dad's sending it everywhere.
Yes. So that video's up there. I will be competing against 10 seed which seems weird to say this one right now, but it was certainly one that people brought up, was the Phillies Karen that stole the ball from the kid.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know if I can take that one out or not.
No, you're way worse than that. I'd vote for you.
Over that girl that stole a ball from a child.
I know, and she might have had a point.
So there you go. There's all the matchups in the bracket will be posted on our social within 24 hours. You can see these matchups. There's some really good ones, like the Summer I Turned Pretty, Belly, Jer, and Conrad are all on the list as well. And all generations, like every year, Gen X, Boomers, Millennials, and
Gen Z.
Gen Z. Yeah, your people.
Thanks for remembering us.
Yes. So we'll get that bracket up within the next 24 hours. Coming up after Blur in just 2 minutes, your shot at Metallica at the Sphere, Las Vegas, a full trip to get there. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. What are you taking away from today's show? Text in your takeaway right now, 312-591-8300, something that was memorable to you on today's show. At 7:50, we announced Piece of Garbage Madness, the brackets, and this is just like the basketball brackets, 64 things that you nominated that have been pieces of garbage in the last year, from March of last year to around this time right now. And then they're seeded 1 to 16 in 4 different regions, just like the basketball tournament, and it starts this Thursday. And we'll do it start at 6 a.m. The 1 seeds turned out to be data centers, which encompasses last year's winner of artificial intelligence as well, the Indiana Bears, 6-7, and the newly added parking fees around Chicagoland, like Tinley Park, like the Rosemont, the Fashion Outlets, the Oak Brook. We've heard so many different premium parking fees now where you didn't have to pay parking before. Those are the 1 seeds. And we're all in it too, Brian, Kenzie, and Case. But there was a couple matchups I wanted to get to that just came out interesting when the seeding happened. For example, listen, there's a lot of controversy here in these matchups and the seeding. Troy Aikman hating on Caleb Williams as a 3 seed in the brackets. No, there was a lot of he hated on Caleb Williams so much during 2 games this year. It's worthy of a 3 seed. I stand by that seeding. He's facing 14 seed people who FaceTime in public. Somebody, I could be upset city. I don't know. You guys will decide. The matchups will all be on our social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You decide who advances based on just your opinion. That's it. Bulls management made it in as a 2 seed, by the way. And they're taking on, this was a late entry at 15 seed, a record number of car recalls in the past year.
Interesting.
Many recalls in the past year, more than ever before we've seen, like the airbags are going to start on fire or whatever. And that's only a 15
could have started fire or whatever.
There's been so many recalls in the past year, but Bulls management's on there. Portillo's canceling breakfast is also a 3 seed.
3 seed.
That's
There
a 3
we
seed.
go.
It's taking on 14 seed Pokemon card scalpers.
This is so stupid.
They're ruining it for the kids.
Remind me, what was the 3 seed again?
The Portillo's canceling breakfast.
Canceling breakfast against Pokemon card scalpers. God, that is like Hogan versus Andre. That is what a battle of titans.
Now, keep in mind, we explained this to some listeners
Keep
earlier.
in mind.
There's 4 3 seeds, 4 1 seeds, there's 4 different regions, 1 through 16 in each region.
Yeah, you know that very famous bracket that everybody fills out every March? Seems like our listeners aren't doing that for some reason.
You know, there's $1 million bracket on our website
That's
on Q101.com. You can win $1 million.
Kenzie?
What?
You can win $1 million.
You should fill one out.
You guys never let me win. You guys never win that.
Yeah,
You
I
wouldn't
know.
even give me concert tickets.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure about this matchup here. This could be one of the ones to watch. Prime time. It's an 8-9 matchup in the data center region. So data center is the 1 seed. And that means this matchup in 8-9, whoever wins will probably end up playing data centers next, or the waiting in the Ticketmaster queue, which was a 16 seed because I forgot to put them in, and that's why they're that low.
Because it seems like it should be higher.
So here, I'm going to give you these. I want your reactions. So,
Okay.
8 seed. We talked about this a lot this morning. We're finishing the show the way we started. Borgs.
Why is that? Why is that even on there?
Because-
are those bad?
I think it's become a douchey look to walk around the city in holding a milk jug with alcohol in it.
I think you're a douche.
Well, I do carry a Borg now and then, so you might be right. So a Borg. What, do you have a Borg? Why are you defending Borg so much here?
Because no one's allowed to have fun anymore. Or it's so annoying.
Well, you could drink alcohol where you go, or you could just carry a bottle around open, but refilling a milk jug with the alcohol of your choice. Listen, I drink more than anybody else on the show.
If you're going to the river dyeing, there's not alcohol like right. If you're walking around, there's not alcohol right there. It's not like this is Bourbon Street, okay, where you just allowed to walk around with it. So of course they're carrying stuff around.
You do what I did yesterday or Saturday. You carry a Miller Lite case on your shoulder like a boombox.
Like a classy bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Boombox.
That's what you do.
Did those get taken away or no? Because technically you could be bringing that to somebody's house.
No, I was walking, drinking open container
but
all weekend. No one stopped me for anything. All weekend.
So what do you think? You're not any better than anybody else.
Hey, I didn't nominate Borgs, but they're on there as an 8 seed.
Now, I don't want to do a late stage fact that makes your brain go boom. We normally do those at 6:30 every morning.
Oh boy.
Do you know what Borg stands for?
I
Oh,
don't.
somebody sent this in earlier.
Do you want to take a guess, Brian?
Borg. So let's see here. Borg. Is it just the 4 letters, not plural? Borgs.
Sounds like you're in a spelling bee right now. Can I get
Can you have the origin?
Okay. Let me try to do Borg here.
Yeah.
Smorgasbord.
Bombed outside right now.
I hate you. I just want to let the record say that I hate you.
Am I right?
It stands for blackout
Am
rage.
I right? Hold on, James. Yeah, you nailed it.
It stands for blackout rage gallon.
And you're wondering why it's an 8 seed on there, Kenzie?
It should be a 1 seed.
But you love doing that.
I do. I drink more than anybody on the show, but I've never.
Famously.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to come in tomorrow with a Borg.
You should do that.
Because tomorrow actually is St. Patty's Day,
So Borgs are legal.
they're legal. The videos of the cops pouring them out is just so sad.
I feel bad for
Talk
the
about pour one
rats.
out. All the Borgs.
All the rats in the sewers got wasted.
Yeah, they're hammered.
So-
Who are Borgs playing?
Very interesting. This might be the most interesting matchup of the entire bracket.
And just
Look
so
at
you know,
his face. He's
I was
like,
just about to
happy
say,
you asked.
Brian has a bigger smile on his face right now than I've ever seen in my entire life. I've known
Why
this man.
are you cheesing like that?
I've known him almost a decade. He's never smiled as much as when I asked, who are Borgs playing against?
This might bring down our internet. The voting on this one.
Okay, bring down the internet.
Kim Kardashian.
8 seed Borgs is going against 9 seed Jelly Roll.
All right, I might have broke the internet.
See the smile on my face?
Case you hate both of those.
I know, that's
What would you vote for?
Good question.
Tough.
Good
Because
question.
that's like 2 of your enemies.
My gut says I gotta vote Jelly Roll.
Right, but
But Borgs are annoying. I hate when people bring their blackout rage gallons around me.
You guys are boring. You suck.
dare I continue in this bracket? But we got time for one more. Right in this bracket, right below. This one's on fire. This
Okay,
this
hit us.
region. This one.
It's especially funny because he created the bracket.
I know. He's so impressed with himself.
Because there was
It's
a lot of people involved at my condo yesterday making the bracket. Number 4, woke Lent,
Okay.
which we discovered Lent is woke because, Kenzie,
This is when you take Sundays off of what you gave up.
yeah, when we grew up,
Because we had to suffer when we were kids, and you didn't quit till Easter.
that's right. Now you can take off Sunday as a cheat day for Lent these days. That's
Yeah,
why.
so you're really only giving something up a couple days a week? It's stupid.
So 4 seed woke Lent goes against 13 seed baseball sliding mitts. Yeah, who's gonna win that? That could be an upset, right?
Yeah, it could be. Anything can happen in Piece of Garbage Madness.
That's only a couple of the matchups. Where do you see this bracket? Where do
my
you see this
goodness.
thing?
This masterpiece. But you know what? We're calling you Michelangelo from now on. Man. This is beautiful.
It's all coming up. You'll find it on our social, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the voting starts Thursday in Piece of Garbage Madness with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.